And we're live. Welcome. Just need to share the links and then we'll get right in on the video. All right, let's jump in with this game. So, this is the match between the 1500 and up ELO bracket of the Summer at Sea tournament. We have the Holy Ducklings versus Britannia Rules the Waves. On Britannia Rules the Waves, we have King Boo in purple, Agig in orange, Feneth in cyan, and Clemens in green. Their first map is Archipelago, and their civilizations are Italians for Clemens. Oh, I'm sorry, Vikings. Italians was King Boo. And then in orange, we've got the Japanese. Interesting choice. And in cyan, we have Poles. Also an interesting choice. So, Dark Age, pretty straightforward stuff. Speed it up a little bit. These guys are 1500 plus. They're going to have their build orders together, and they're going to know exactly what they're doing. Sending bills, luring boars, pushing deer. Got all their cows in a row. Correct number of bills to wood lines. And I'm sure if we look at their PC idle time, it's going to be pretty low. Yep, I'd definitely be up to like 45 seconds by now. So, in terms of civilizations, what would I expect? Well, Vikings I'd expect to make longboats at some point. And Poles, I have no clue. I've actually never seen them used on a water map yet. I imagine you could do some interesting things with the healing bills or the cheaper Cavalier. But I've never actually tried them on water before, so I don't know. In terms of the Italians, well, if I remember correctly, they get good pierce armor on their fishing ships. and their towers are really good once you research their unique tech. And then the last civ, the Italians. If I remember correctly, all their fishing ships are cheaper. I have to pull them up again because I don't quite remember. But I do know they get their unique unit, the Condottieri, is really strong in Imperial Age, and they're cheaper to go up in ages, so they can often reach them faster. Probably part of the reason we saw King Boo hit Feudal Age faster. Three docks already for Clemens. He's thinking pure water domination. Right in the front. Not even trying to hide it. Meanwhile, in the back, there's a couple of fishing docks there with some fishing ships. And that's typically... Oh, whoa. We've already got a landing. Slow this down. Pretty generic water battle happening there, but we have the Poles coming forward, building a stable. Crazy. And King Boo just sees it. So he's got an early notice. He's going to wall up quickly. Fascinating play here. And he says, you know what? I already have a transport. Those walls mean nothing. He just transports around them. While that's going on, water battles are happening. Galley versus galley. No, man. Stable just going right up in his face. Got galley battles happening here. King Boo trying to do a little bit of damage, but he's a bit distracted. The scouts in his wood line. Oof. And towers going up on his other wood line. Man, and it's... Nobody's up to castle yet. We're 16 minutes in. This is some high level aggression. Ooh. Got a quite high number, 12 versus only 7 here. Micro's got to be in place. You got to retreat. A couple of these are wounded. Ooh, can pick off those wounded ones, maybe? It's weird calling a ship wounded. You should say damaged. while that's going on, these towers are still going up on King Boo. Oof. You know, you think water maps, you don't think towers right away. But that was the case for this Poles player. Meanwhile, it looks like, oh, the fishing ship, the ships are out of place. That's why I was wondering. So he's Orange is rebuilding his fleet. Getting the numbers up. Getting demo raft out. Ooh. Do we see a big boom here? Maybe. Meanwhile, King Boo is building a defensive tower now, trying to stop this tower creep. Bill count wise, they're all very similar, very close together. And aside from green, they all have fishing ships out too. Ooh, they got sandwiched. Don't know what's up with that galley. It was moving like really slow. Oh, I think it was trying to shoot one of these. Back to the tower creep. It looks like it's halted. They're both signaling here. Probably that there is coordination between these galleys and these galleys. King Boo's just moving out of the way. He's got a lot on his plate with these towers. Now back home for Cyan here. It's just kind of a happy, nothing, no aggression here. Imper green, aside from his docks. All right, first one to reach the capsule age. Orange. What's he got going on tech-wise? Is he gonna... There it is, yeah. He's gonna upgrade his fleet. Looks like next to Castle Age was green. Who was getting Bodkin right away. I imagine we could see some longboats now. And meanwhile, the Tower Rusher and Tower Rashid are still in feudal. Oh, that's about to change though. King Boo with a bunch of spearmen coming forward. He's gonna poke down that tower. Some naval battles happening now. Like Clemens can come back with a small fleet. Microed properly, these fire ships can be dealt with. Oh, and he's joining up his forces. Wait. We gotta see this. So Feneth is thinking about castle. He's like, right here, perfect spot. But then King Boo throws down a town center as a counter. And he will definitely get it up faster than that castle will come up. Fascinating. And it locked out the scouts too. Beautiful play. So unfortunately, this will be a Tau castle. Thankfully that tower's there. These are Polish villagers. They're gonna stay alive. Big water battle happening at the same time on the other side. Really need to get these fire ships engaged in this battle too. Yeah, swing them out. Oh, but he's back trying to build that. Nope, not gonna happen. Looks like water has been won for now by green. Orange is regrouping. $53 to $54. 54, 48. The bill counts are pretty even, a little bit lower for the holy ducklings. Will these forward villagers survive? Again, they are walled in. We need to get that transport over here. In fact, they're very walled in. They're walled on both sides. Now, for some reason, my Twitch overlay is not popping up in game. Weird. At any rate, water battle still happening. Both of these guys staying on 1 TC. And just devoting all their wood to their navies. Meanwhile, the bottom peoples, 3 TC each. $68 to $70, 61, 62. Very close to bill count. Very close to military count too. Oh man, some big hits on these boats maybe. Ooh. But that might get converted if you're not careful. Ooh, there goes that last villager. No more on the island. Meanwhile, the northern sea battles continue. They rage. Oh. Mangonel was converted. That's so huge. You get one more shot off? Nope. That's it. Maybe one of these knights will get converted. Oof. Man, all it needs is just a little bit more damage. Oh, conversion happened. Oof, and that was the high HP one too. Meanwhile, in the north, San has given up on the land a little bit. Or 100% actually at this point. Just getting into water. I'm gonna build a navy. I don't know. I mean, if orange can hold and purple can get a navy out, there's still a chance. Or if purple, ooh, who's gonna be the imp? Pretty soon. Throws down a wonder. Maybe he could defend it. Italians. Get bombard cannons out. Might work. But, I mean, you have to float a lot of res to do that, and he's not floating any res. Hardly. Wow. Huge APM there for green. Ah, save the monk. Alternatively, since green's got water control, you could switch things, build a wonder right now, try and ride it out. But you gotta be careful with those wonder placements. Could be ranged by the water, and you could lose water and end up getting it blown up by a bombard ship. Cannon galleon. Docks coming down for purple. But is it enough? Oh. We have a forward here. From Cyan now. Who's still in Castle Age on his way to Imperial Age. It looks like he's gonna go for those Polish knights. Got the castle back home for the unique tech too. Not looking too good for this the orange player here. Really getting surrounded. Navy is out for purple. Purples. Meanwhile, the Navy is coming out for purple now. Having pushed back all those towers. Looks like there is a monk somewhere coming to convert this knight. But the knight spam. Oof. And soon there'll be cavalier. As Japanese, you do have really good halbs. Halberdiers. The question is, can you keep enough of your eco active to make them? Still have some navy battles happening in the south. The purple's waiting to hop over, maybe. And more towers for the full player. We're gonna end this the way we begin this. More towers. Man, this cavalier though, they're dirt cheap. I think Poles missed the final armor, so they do die a little bit faster. But so you can just mass them up. And okay, now the +2 is in. Green's Navy now taking focus and heading south. The Cavalier continue to raid. And the trip's out too. Demo ship. Purple getting chemistry. I'm trying to think if any of these civs get the Droman, and I don't think any of them do. Remember, it's Goths, Huns, Romans, Byzantines. Can't remember if there are any other civs. Another castle coming down on Orange's Island. Eco difference now, looking significant. Yeah. And water is also now getting won by green. But man, those demos. GG's is called by King Boo. All right. That's a point for the Holy Ducklings. They floated on over in feudal with towers and converted that over to an Imperial Age win. Load up this next game. Before I do, let me. All right, pulling up the next game. Oh, I see. Okay. My chats and things were hidden. All right. Let's get this show on the road. All right. Still gotta see if I can't fix it in a second. The issue I'm having right now is that my in-game chat and whatnot is not showing up. And I'm not sure why that is. But it's all good. Anyways, back to the game. All right, we have Holy Ducklings here. Lemons going Saracens. They're crazy good on water in the beginning because their galleys fire 25% faster, or galley line. And we have partner, blue, as the Italians. Switching over to Britannia rules the waves. Orange is also the Italians, so we've got Italian v Italian. And then finally, purple is Dravidians. And Dravidians have a unique ship in Imperial Age called the Theodicile. And assuming I pronounced that correctly, it is quite a deadly ship. It has high HP and I think high pierce armor too. So it's can be tricky when massed to take them out. Again, Dark Age. These guys are luring in their boars, pushing their deers, sending the correct number of bills, wood lines, and we see very similar bill counts. Purple, already clicking up to feudal. Gotta slow this down. 47, 44, okay, so very close to when blue did. And then the other two players come in later. In terms of fishing ships, looks like, oh, there is a transport already. There's already a landing for King Boo. Oh. Ooh, will Clemens see it? Wait, And blue is also landing. Must be a theme for Feneth. He's like, I win what I then win the land. Water's only for transports. Fast. Oh. Archer range coming down. Archer range coming down. These guys almost like they're mimicking each other. How many vills? 3 vills? 3 vills. Oh, this is really ironic. 2 spears out. No spears up. Archer queued. Archer skewed. Wow. So similar. And that first archer is out. Pushing orange off his berries. Yeah, the way he had built things, I think he was going to go water again. While that's happening, green is investing in towers. Because purple is placing a tower right on the wood line. Beautiful, beautiful tower spot. And it's almost denying the stone, too. It is denying the stone. He sees it, too. But he says, I need that stone. Those Polish scouts out. Wait, oh, no, he's Italians. My bad. Italian scouts. Started with a couple archers, then threw in scouts. Man, he's going all in feudal. Meanwhile, green is having a vill rush down this tower. It just got built and it's already getting destroyed. It's so sad. The Italian tower, scout, archer, rush. And the Dravidian tower, archer, spearman rush. Oof. I do believe orange was preparing for water battles and it really threw them off their game plan. Likewise, green, who has already got 3 docks down, had to invest into towers. And oh, walling in the gold too. Because at the same time, orange is over here getting a market down. Could make for a fast castle, or maybe just get res. His golds are being denied by archers. He doesn't have enough stone to build another tower. I see. Yep, there it is. Meanwhile, purple's like, you want this gold, you're gonna have to work for it. Take down these giant walls. Another tower coming in. Bill count wise, I mean, somehow the only one who's really got a lead anywhere is King Boo. The rest of them are pretty close together. Oof, and those fire ships coming in. Taking out whatever fishing ships he has. Meanwhile, back on Orange's base, he's getting those towers up where he needs them. Really needs to tower his gold. Oh boy. boy. Oh, those are some fairly hurting outs. Oh man. This is kind of a funny moment. Don't mind us. Just building a tower. Don't mind us. Just oh no, run away. We got the wood. Oh, they're so hurt. You can almost kill them with just those vills. Orange is up to the next age and can now put a TC on a wood line. Smart play there. Either a wood line or on a gold. That's exactly where you should put it. And these archers are patrolling around. Sharks. Some are at sea. Land sharks. Hunting around looking for prey. Oh man, yeah, these scouts are so hurt. But these archers are gonna come over and that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna lead to some vill kills, unfortunately. Lots and lots of towers here for green. Oh man. 5. He's like, I'm protecting all of my res. Now, I'm not a super high elo player, but it would be really cool to make long swords in the next age. And just start chopping these towers down to long swords. Because they're not quite in range of each other. And again, green could get the... I don't know, he's still feudal. It might just be possible. I don't know. Wait, whoa. Okay, never mind. King Boo said, alright, I've done enough damage to you, Clemens. I'm gonna hop over here and do some damage to blue. Making a monk and getting redemption. He's like, your buildings will be my buildings. Wait, that might not be redemption. I think that's sanctity. And click it to see. Double monk rush, Dravidians. This is crazy. Yeah, sanctity. It's going for the HP. Oh man, but these vills can just attack that elephant, can't they? Meanwhile, blue is just continuing with these archers. And the towers. It's like, I got one game plan. Archers and towers. Crazy plays. Blue really under pressure now, having to defend at home and micro out in the field. But wait, he transported his archers to purple's base. They're everywhere. Purple went to green. Then purple went to blue. Blue went to orange. Now blue's going to purple. Oh, this is crazy. Crazy. Is there like any water battles happening? Okay, there's like a little bit here. That's right. And purple did make some fire ships. Kind of. Yeah, he might get a Vil tank there. Oh, got one. We get two. But back home, it's going to get equaled out. Oh, man. Run! Run! Oh. Oh. Run! Look at your eco. Run! Wow. The value. 14 kills. And I don't even think purple realizes it yet, because they're busy over here doing monk micro. Oh, crazy. TC denied. Oh gosh. 22. I think orange is stabilizing now. He's taking out some towers. Green is rebooming and getting back on water. Oh, but these archers are just getting so much value. Okay, finally realized it. Finally realized it. 27. Wow. The value. And his push died at the same time. Oh, not quite dead. Got these monks here. And he still has the monastery. He can still do some damage. It's just a lot trickier to push down that castle when Rico just got knocked down by 20 vills. Oof. Right, man. This group had 13, but total group had 22. Wild play. Hey, Moto. This is the 1500 plus elo bracket. For some reason, my in-game overlay doesn't display the chat. Very annoying. Go like reset some settings or something. So I have to like pop up periodically to check chat and things. But this is just a crazy match. I mean, it started off purple went to green, blue went to orange, then blue went to purple, and purple went to blue. I mean, it's like, and now green is recovering, getting back on water. Purple had a huge loss from just a handful of crossbowmen. There was micro happening here with monks. You couldn't look back and see it. And the value trade, oof. And that's where we stand now. Just a wild game. Like, I think yeah, there's very little food eco coming in for orange, and that's kind of messing them up. Can't keep the TCs running, having to buy food all the time. But he's not Saracens. This was the quarter or semifinals for the winners bracket. So the winner of this, or I'm sorry, the loser of this could come back and the loser team could come back and try and win it again. Man, I mean, like if you're in purple's position, okay, do you try and retake out green because their score's higher? Do you go back to blue because you already have a little bit of a foothold there? Do you just build navy? If you're orange, you know, you gotta reboom, but you gotta like clear a wood line, and he's got some nasty wood lines that are really close to water that's contested constantly by green. I would, if I was purple, build a wonder. Right somewhere in here maybe, or right here. And I'd try and hold out with a wonder. Because green is investing into water, and blue is booming up. No one's the imp though, so I mean that can't happen right now anyway. That's what my game plan would be. You'd go blue to finish him off. typically, I mean, in theory, green would be easier because they're investing into water. So that means they've got less on land to fight with. But they're up to 75 vills, and I mean, purple's done a fantastic job of getting the vills back up. It's almost right back where in a competitive. I mean, it's already above everyone else again. I mean, that's just after that many losses, it's just incredible. Beautiful boom back. And orange is finally able to add some farms, get his berries that got contested right away with towers. Whoa, wild game. For as much as this was supposed to be on water, a lot of it was fought on land. Wild. You'd think it'd be on water, I should say. Oh, blue's back. He's like, I'm here to finish what I started. Barracks. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yep. He's gonna go for condottieri. Nice little water battle happening here. Beautiful cleanup by purple there. And the forward castle. Oof. You know, orange is like, I can finally breathe and get my eco going. Oof. This is a 2 TC play for blue. It's only at 75 vills. I wonder if they don't see it. It's very unfortunate. I think if they saw it, they could make something happen there. Instead, we're seeing water battles. I'm telling you, them Saracen galleys faring faster is just way overpowered. Purple made a landing. He's also going to try and win on land against green. But oh, goodness. These towers are going to come in handy. Major bills in them. This is the unfortunate part about having eco that's getting idled now. Oof, and just getting fletching too. Meaning I think your TCs are doing 1 damage shot. Castle goes up for purple. Double castle. I think that's going to be crucial for winning a Trevor. Yeah, but at the same time, unfortunately, there needs to be an answer to all these guys, and there just isn't one. Those early towers, man. Okay, so they're starting to go down to the TCs a little bit faster. Not quite fast enough. And there's Trebs out. You could, oh, I was gonna say you could Bill Rush it, but not really. Looks like purple, Castle Trebor here, making some Arumi. Pretty cool. Bill count wise, Yeah, it's not looking too good for orange, but quite a lead for purple. He's winning on fighting on water and on land. I mean, that's yeah. Oh man, run! Save the villas. We will rebuild. Oh man. No reason to go back. No one left. Shoot. A defensive castle would have only delayed 2. Trebs are already out. Oh, blue's already here building stuff. Next island. The Trevor was won by purple, and water is being won by purple too. So green is gonna have some trouble here soon. But purple's gonna have to look back and address these condos. Yeah, convert one. Do it. Come on, get it. Yeah. Now, this is something I wonder. As the Duridians making or getting condottieri, if they have the woot steel upgrade, will they ignore armor? I'm gonna have to do some testing and find out. I don't know if he has that unique tech yet, but if he did, that would be sweet. Push continues here on land. Water has been won. There is the display. The tanky ships. But it's all gonna boil down to this right here. Poor orange doesn't know where to go. He could go back home and I don't know, maybe that wouldn't work. Stable. Okay. Maybe try and get some raids in. One tower is still there. I mean, I bet he couldn't queue them the bills to take out that castle. Boy. And now if he wanted to, he can move his eco over here, because it's not as contested. You just keep going in a circle. Yeah, orange should come here to Green's Island and boom. Yeah, unfortunately. Ooh, I think he does have wood steel now. Oh, it's really weird looking on a Dravidian condottieri because they don't sound Italian. They sound Dravidian. Yeah, I'm used to these sounds. So if you're blue at this point, you could drop a wonder. You could just stop the push. But he doesn't need to. He can just keep going. Eco-wise, yeah, they kind of split. GGs are called. And with that, the holy ducklings were like ducks, and both were on land and water and air. flying over to their neighbors' islands. Beautiful game, all over the place. That was that was awesome. See how much stuff. I honestly think if those crossbows hadn't come in and damaged King Buziko, he was going to be a force to be reckoned with on either water or one of the places he landed. Yeah, really, really unfortunate that didn't get noticed. But yeah, GG's to these guys, and yeah, good luck on the next one. Let me pull up the bracket a second. Here it is. All right, so we were just watching the semifinals for the 1500 bracket, the winners bracket. Holy Ducklings have moved on to the grand finale, which is a best of 5 instead of best of 3. Bracket beneath it looks like Potatoes actually won a match against the Holy Ducklings, and they have a chance to come back on the loser bracket and maybe win the whole thing. We'll see. Britannia rules the waves, though, could also turn things around and be facing Holy Ducklings again. And room temperature IQ could also. So, exciting to see what will happen with this bracket. There are only 1, 2, 3 more matches left in it, which is not a lot. Things could end within a week or 3 weeks because it's summer. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next game.